What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with a long overdue video. And I apologize, guys, because of life, I haven't had time at all this week to make any videos. I haven't even had time to live stream. So I'll explain more of that coming up. There's a real hype video I've got coming out for you guys very, very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Big updates, just personal updates, not even channel. Personal. It's going to be a lot of fun. Trust me. Now, what I want to talk about today is the big news we got this week. Dragon Ball Legends. And let me just first come out and tell you, yes, I did release a video kind of saying, it's going to be okay. Some of the updates we've gotten have kind of reaffirmed my belief in this. Dragon Ball Legends in and of itself is predominantly a PvP fighting game. It is regarding this new character, and no, this is, best we could tell right now, not the same dude from the Dragon Ball Super movie. Stop spreading that rumors. If you look at the armor, you look at everything, you look at his hair, different dude. Different dude. I almost guarantee it. Now, we don't know that for sure, but I mean, I'm just saying. Pay attention. Anyway, make sure you go pre-register for this game. Now, it does require a pretty, and of course the beta is open, but I don't think you're getting into it at this point. I've already sent my beta request. We'll see what happens. Now, that said, guys, I do want to say go pre-register because we've already had, last I checked this morning, we had over 530,000 pre-registers. They're having to make new flex goals for how many pre-reg we're getting. So go pre-reg if you haven't already. It does require a hell of a system. I've heard the NVIDIA tablets can't even run it. I have a Samsung Galaxy S7. It's at the bottom end of what these things, what it's capable of operating on. And you can't get on the beta with Apple phone, but you can pre-reg, and the actual game will be available on Apple. So make sure you go out, make sure you pre-reg. Now, what I wanted to say is, initially I did poo-poo on it a little bit. I'm like, it's a PvP. There's going to be a story mode. And we now have hints as to what the story mode is going to be. Apparently, it's going to be not unlike the Tournament of Power itself, or actually really more like Dragon Ball Multiverse, because what they're apparently doing is they're apparently dragging other people from other timelines to come in and fight. My God, that really sounds like this guy is from the movie, but trust me, the armor's different, the hair is different. It isn't, best I could tell at this point. So, what does this mean? Well, it means we're going to have a pretty cool fighting game. It means we're going to have a pretty cool story mode. It basically seems to me like it's going to be Dragon Ball FighterZ, but a mobile version of it. You know, okay story mode, play through it, unlock your characters. There might be like a Dragonstone system or something similar where you can buy items. I do not see them making this a gacha-style game. And the reason I say that is because if you do get into that pay by your characters, blah, 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 summon for new units, you very quickly make it a pay-to-win game, and that's going to turn people off. So I don't see them doing that. If they do that, it's kind of going to just be a boring game. It's going to be a who's got the deeper pockets. And nobody really likes playing that game. Anyone who played Gunbound, I'm going way back now, way back. Anyone who played that game remembers how awful that game was to play as a free-to-play player. It was just no fun. So, yeah, I'm throwing it back there. So, I don't see them making this a gacha. Maybe there's a way you can buy support items or things like that. I'm sure there's going to be a way you can support the game. It's a free game, and they're going to want you to support them. But I don't see it being a pay-to-win. So, hopefully that's not the case. We'll see. I have applied for the beta, but I haven't heard anything back yet, so we'll see what happens. My hopes aren't terribly high on that. So, go register today. Make sure you get your flex goals in there. It does look like it's going to be pretty cool. The other big thing I wanted to talk about, everyone's like, Dokkan's dead, Dokkan's dead, Dokkan's dead. Dokkan Battle is not going anywhere. Both games can coexist, all right? Both games are very, very, very different. There are people that are going to want PvP, and there's people that are not. Those people that are not going to want PvP are going to stick to Dokkan Battle. So also remember, PvP can get really toxic really, 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 really fast. The competitive nature of it could drive a lot of people away. And those people are going to go to Dokkan Battle. That does also mean that the free-to-play aspect of Dokkan Battle might be a little bit nicer. That's just total guesswork and speculation. I have nothing to go off of there. I'm just saying, if they want to keep it alive, that might help it. So, and do also remember Dokkan Battle has 3rd anniversary coming up for Global shortly. So, and that's another thing interesting about Fighters I forgot to mention earlier. Fighters is launching globally and in JP and all that simultaneously. It's like one big open world network, or not open world, but worldwide network. So, yeah, be aware of that. That's pretty awesome. It's another reason I don't think it's going to be a gacha style, because let's face it, the Japanese players and the Korean players, they have much deeper pockets than we do. So, that said, let's go back to Dokkan Battle. Now, Dokkan Battle is a very, very different game. It's a game you can grind every day. It's a game you can, it's a collectible card game. It is basically a CCG for your phone. That's really at the core of it what it is. I don't see this being like that. Like I said, I see this being more like the Dragon Ball Super CCG, or Dokkan Battle being like the Dragon Ball Super CCG, and Dragon Ball Legends being like Dragon Ball Fighters. You could do both simultaneously. It's not a problem. We'll see what happens. I have some guesswork as to what might happen with Dokkan Battle. I think Dokkan Battle, they gave us a hint, all right? When they had the campaign where you could buy the Google Play cards and get the discounted price on those while the Dragonstone sale was going on, you basically had Dragonstones for half price, okay? I think Dragonstones might almost get cut in half shortly when Legends drops, only to get more people playing Dokkan Battle. It's just a guess. That's a possibility. So don't count Dokkan Battle out right now. And don't overhype Dragon Ball Legends. Remember, it could... Remember, all the hype was out there for Dragon Ball Fighters, and then it just kind of waned off when we found out that, oh, it's still buggy. Still a fun game. Love the hell out of it. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's really what I wanted to come with you today. Dragon Ball Legends is going to be hype. I will be bringing it to the channel. I know people wanted more games. I know people want me to go outside of Dragon Ball, but I can't right now because of personal reasons, which I'll elaborate on in the other video. I've got to keep this very focused for now, and this is what I can do. So, Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Legends, Dokkan Battle, these are going to be my two staples for the channel currently. I will start bringing you Fighters content shortly, but I can't, again, quite yet. I just need a capture card. I need to get a better computer, and I need a capture card. That's pretty much what it was now, too. So, it just won't work on it won't work through the PlayStation. I've tried, and it's just... Don't like that system. Don't like it one bit. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Hit that old thumbs up if you are hyped for Dragon Ball Legends, because I sure as hell am. But I want to be realistic here, too. It could just as easily fall in his face. Look at Buchigiri match. We all were really crazy hyped for that, and I guarantee you right now it's going nowhere. It is going nowhere, and I think it's JP only at this point, so why bother at this point, Anyway, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want more information, follow my Birdman and hit me up on Booker, and I will lay your ass out with more crazy hype information, hopefully without a week's delay this time.